And we go now to our national correspondent, Alana Austin. She is standing by live on Capitol Hill. Alana, what can you tell us?
Katrina, Bob, good afternoon. I tracked down the top lawmaker on the House Armed Services Committee about that congressional briefing yesterday. He says he fully supports what the Trump administration is doing in the Middle East, but he's airing out some frustrations with the level of communication on the next steps.
I fully support what the president's doing in Iran, and I'm confident he's going to be successful. I was frustrated in our briefing yesterday same way I've been frustrated from every briefing in a classified setting that we've received for the last 7 or 8 months, that they're not providing us more detail to specific questions, but it has nothing to do with my support for the conflict in Iran. I think the president's doing exactly what he should be doing.
And do you think there will be U.S. ground troops at some point in time?
I doubt it. I don't think so.
Now, I also spoke with Connecticut Democratic Congressman Joe Courtney and Maryland Democratic Representative Sarah Elfreth for their take as they walked out of that briefing yesterday. They also have additional questions for top officials. We heard about these thousands of paratroopers being deployed to the Middle East. Is that a pressure tactic with potential negotiations, or do you think that's possibly actually going to be deployed in Iran?
Well, we don't know, and I left that briefing with no more answers than I walked in with.
I saw a report a few minutes ago that certain interceptors in Ukraine could be diverted to the Middle East. What do you think about that?
Well, we already know there's interceptors from South Korea that our allies are actually having transferred to the Middle East, which are, again, really precious and important in that part of the world when you have a nuclear-armed North Korea.
Well, I also posed one additional question to Representative Elfreth about, is there a breakdown in the trust between the White House and the legislative branch? And she acknowledged that could be a concern about the leaks. However, she says they are elected representatives and they ought to get answers and be able to do their jobs conducting oversight. Reporting live on Capitol Hill, Alana Austin, Newsmax.
Alana, thank you so much for that report.